Farming is indeed very interesting. You don't just plant and things continue forever, but there is always a comeback. And in this time of economic hardship, it is good to grow what you eat. And at the same time, eat what you grow, just to be sure of what you're eating. Good morning, good people, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on the time you're going to watch this video. It's another beautiful day that the Lord has given us, and as you can see, our crops are actually drying from the farm. The season is the hot season, and so we have to be prepared, and this means that we have to have more seedlings ready for the rainy season. So here we have the cherry tomatoes. They have really served us, but as you can see, the flowers are not so many, so which means we have to be prepared. So we are just harvesting those that are remaining. You can see that we still have a few that are still green, but just to finish up the ones that are ripe. And here we are. So these are our cherry tomatoes. They have actually lasted around 6 months. That has been a good service for us. Not only did we have this, we had other varieties, but they dried up quite fast. So we are going to plant cherry tomatoes because of their longevity, how long they stay on the farm. They have very little stress. And so let's get into the video. So this is what you will require: soil in a container, and in this case we are going to use recycled material. This was our water bottle and we just cut it. So we have the black cotton soil, which is the one that is popular here. I have not contemplated using red soil, though some people say it's better than the black cotton one, but I'll use what is readily available. Then I'm going to use this manure, which is goat manure I just purchased. This is a 25 kg gunny bag at $2, which is like 200 Kenya shillings. Then I will require ripe cherry tomatoes, and I'm not going to use all of them. I'll just pick the ones that are actually very ripe, like these ones. And they have so many seeds, so I'm not going to plant many of them. I think this should be enough. 6 of these should be enough because there are so many seeds inside here. So I'll just pick them from there. And then of course we are going to have water and something to use to sprinkle. So have something that you can be able to scoop the soil. But first, I'm going to make this into smaller pieces. And the problem with cotton soil, this black cotton soil, it actually is very tough when it dries up. But when you water it, these particles are going to become smaller. So the next step is for me to take this manure, the goat manure. Not so much, just enough, because I'm going to transplant it anyway. So next step is really to ensure that I have mixed it well. Then I levelize it. After that, I'm actually going to use just my hands to be able to break the seeds from the tomato itself. You can see there are so many of them. So I'm not going to use all of them. As I had said, just 6 of them. And try and ensure that they are spread all over. Wow, it's difficult for them to be spread all over. Okay, and then, wow, am I unable to squeeze it? Now it has spread to the whole container, but I'll see how to bring it back. So I'll leave this inside here just in case some seeds are on it. Then I will ensure that I have covered my seeds, removing them from the sides, because all those are going to be plants. Okay, cover it, cover. You don't need to cover with so much soil, right? And even after you have planted and you see that some seeds are still popping outside, you can still cover them as they grow. So I think that is it. They are covered. Then I will take my water jar and just sprinkle. You can see it was very dry, and I'm just worried if I can pour all of it, the seeds can float on top. But let me dry. It's actually better for you if you have a sprinkler. Yeah, just ensure that you have enough water all over. And these are actually tomatoes that I have proof that they can serve you the whole year. Remember, we are talking about food security and trying to save the extra coin. And just to be sure that you're not buying genetically modified foods from the market, get everything from your garden in whatever small space that you could be having. You don't need a big farm for this. Even if you have containers when you're transplanting, you can place them there. So I think that is it. I just want to thank you for always coming back. I hope you have learned something. And I'm praying that if you have space, please try and grow what you eat, or eat what you grow. If you are to purchase from the market, ensure you are getting your food from a vendor who actually grows the foods themselves. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.